Yo, welcome back to more March Comes In Like a Lion, Season 2, Episode 6 or Episode 28. Last time, Akari had an amazing moment with Rei, finding out how she was feeling about Hina's situation, of course, just wishing she didn't get hurt, wanting to ask her why she did that, of course. Very natural reaction for her to have, of anyone, like, so natural. And I'm so glad Rei was able to find the perfect words to say to her, man. It was so fucking good, man. And yeah, shout out to Nathan on Contrary, always leaving fire comments on these reactions. Contrary pointing out how compared back to New Year's, back when Akari opened up to Rei last, how he really couldn't think of anything to say. I compared that to now, where he's like, you're the one who raised her to be how she is, for her to be the type of person to do what she did for her friend, despite the circumstances. So you're my savior too, just so beautiful and so perfect, man. Like Akari deserves all the appreciation, man. I've done my best throughout the series to just show her love because what she does is amazing. Even like knowing, like Nino says, yeah, knowing she was 19, like when we learned that really hit, man. Because like 19, like I'm 24, 19. Doing that, like not only losing your parents, but taking on that role as a parent to your two younger siblings, like through their emotional turmoil, losing their parents, through your own. Like you're just out of school, like you maybe have dreams of your future. I mean, that's, of course, that comes completely second to, that duty you feel for your family at that point, of course, and just all the grief. And that's, of course, like what's paramount. But that's so tough for someone like, she is incredible for like doing this much and raising Hina to be the amazing person she is. And we see how happy and joyous Momo is, like, and when they cry together, because that's how it should be. And she's really done an amazing job, man. I really appreciate Akari, and of course she needs that support too, 100%. So for Rei to do that for her, for her to open up to Rei again, and for him to say just the right thing was just too perfect, man. I love this show for doing that. And it always does stuff like that. Just the most thoughtful, just very, just, how many times can I say real about the show? I mean, that's what it is, man. Like, how do I describe it? Like, other than that, I lack the vocabulary. It's crazy. And yeah, also shout out to what Nino said, because yeah, shout out to this show, how it dealt with the issue of bullying, because they didn't leave it how it was last episode, or like how Nino points out, like often in shows, like you're the bully, the kid that's bullied punches the bully, and now somehow everything's okay. Like, oh, they stood up to the bully, all right, everything's good now. Like, no. And it's like, especially the very nuanced way Hayashida talked about it, like especially how, like, when the parents get involved and how it suddenly doesn't become about like the kids or the victims anymore, and how the results of that can happen, like socially, once that deal was made about it, like in a way that's not really a solution for them, and it makes things worse in the long term. Just very, very thoughtful once again, and just very on point thoughts from Hayashida, even about finding an answer, and how there's a million answers in a million different situations those answers could apply to, and every situation has its own. But not being able to find it doesn't mean you should give up, of course. Just he said it the best way. You'd be hard pressed to find a better way to talk about that situation better. I don't know if there's a show that has or will, to be honest. Certainly there's different aspects or specific scenarios, but then again, to discuss about that. But again, that's the point as well. So Rei took note of like a lot of the things he was saying. Of course, she is a great person to listen to about that. Good note-taking Rei. I love how eager he was, just like yes, just taking note of everything. So he has that now. It's also funny, Contrary also pointed out how the way he approaches the problems, he goes at it like how people solve crossword or shogi problems. But honestly, that's a really good way to do it. Like, just pragmatically find like the solutions, Now shout out to Hayashida for taking it in a more nuanced direction, because that's what needed to happen. But so with that and that, Rei has a good basis. Getting the tip from Hayashida, of course, to talk with her to find out what she wants. Like, of course, it's more important about her feelings, the person who has been bullied, rather than just the parents feeling vindicated. I mean, that's obviously doesn't apply to her, but that's what's most important. So hopefully maybe he'll be able to have that conversation with her, whether that's this episode or at a certain point, and we can find some solution for her feelings, more importantly, and I guess where we're at. So, oh, and still, I adore Nikaido being so fired up about Rei being so determined, because Rei has got fire in his heart now. Because that's such a relatable thing too. Like when you're fired up for the sake of someone else, like you won't get fired up about something that benefits only you. But if it's like to save someone else, or if you're trying to do something for someone else, then you're gonna fucking find that motivation, because that's like that's what helps a lot of people get out of bed, like parents for their kids, or someone for like their spouse or their siblings. Like that's like what helps them get out of bed every day and do what they gotta do. Like that is so real. So for him just to be fired up and to be really upset about his loss and outwardly express that and be like, how do I do this better? I can't let this happen again. I need this money in case she needs it, right? If she needs a lawyer, if she needs private tutors, if she like, man, he's paying the debt back, which, as we pointed out before, the way he approaches the problem so pragmatically and so literally about paying the debt back. That's really great. But yeah, yeah, I was so happy to see that, of course, and for Nikaido to be like, yes, let's practice, best friend. Yes, I've been waiting for this. And Smith and Isla to be crying. I'm so happy for you. The show just 10 out of 10, man. Anyway, yeah, hopefully he can talk with Hina and we can get somewhere there. So we'll see. Let's go. Beginning the episode in 3, 2, 1. No opening right away. Not at all. Don't hit me with this again. Don't do it again to me. From a completely different direction. A different kind of storm. A lifesaver. Too beautiful. Too beautiful. Oh, that's so cheap. March comes in like a lion. That's so cheap. Ah. So cheap. How dare you? These tears kind of burned my eye a little bit. That reach out. Here it comes. Come on, Ray. Go to her. Run across that fucking lake. Do anything to pay off that debt, man. Look at him go. I'm proud of Hina, and I'm so proud of the person Ray is right now. So proud. I'm getting emotional again. But that's the show. What's up, cat? Kun Kun? Whoa, cherries. Oh, how nice, Ray. What a sweetheart. Oh, it just lights my whole heart up. uh, Sleepy Momo. Time for bed. Shogi. Well, this would be a good way to talk. Spend time together. Shogi. Oh, I know it's intimidating. Yeah. Okay. Play upstairs then. Right, the bath's in the living room. I remember. Oh my god. That's hilarious. He's like, yeah, that's all I need. She's excited. She has a chance. Oh my god. Oh my god, Hina. That's fair. I think that's fair. Hina, it's okay. You'll be fine. 5 minutes. He beat you in 5 minutes with 3 pieces? Oh, the difference between pros and those who barely know how to play, I guess. Oh my god. Oh, Ray. Oh, Ray, I'm sorry. This isn't going how you thought it would. Uh, doesn't have those skills. It's definitely its own skill set to do something like that. Ah, interesting. We haven't really seen that guy. Good advice, though. Helping him now. Look at your opponent. Stare. Nice. Get it together, Ray. She's having a fine time. Don't worry. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, here we go. All right, he's going for it. That's a good start. Man. to feel alone in a group. Yikes. There always is. Yeah, true. For sure. I was very isolated in high school. Ever since elementary. Oh, talk about it. It's true. She's right. It's fucked up. It's how it is. Yeah, the distance. Oh man. Takahashi. The man himself. Haven't seen him in a while. Oh no. That can definitely hurt from a good thrower if it doesn't hit you as well. Huh. Nice. A girl. Damn you, Takashi. Oh man, what a great arrangement. Alright, I like this. That's great. Look at the old dude. He's vibing. Oh, this is the guy who told Takahashi about Ray. Gramps. This guy looks like a character out of Lisa the Painful. That's cool. Oh, good for him. Get him out of bed. Get some life in him. This is nice. Wow, straightforward. Oh, poor Hina. Her hand's gonna be bruised. Oh, good job, Ray. Ray's still going through his matches. Did he win? Did you win, sir? Running? Power walking? There you go, buddy. There you go. In the semifinals, my man. Let's get it, dude. 4 wins. It's looking good. The Lion King tournament. And the newcomer. Wouldn't that be something? A lot of money. A lot of money. You're on a good path, Ray. Oh, the little gift she gave you. It's cool. It's on your bag. I like it. Because when he sees it, he can be reminded even more. Hell yeah, buddy. And yes, you can. Oh, I love seeing him like this. Wow. Wow. Shameless. So all you can do is wipe it off. How awful. It's because she was playing with Takahashi. Cruel. Hmm. Bunk. There he is. He's back. Ah, she didn't show up today because of that. Whoa. Who said that? Who said that? I know you heard that, Takahashi. Yeah, come on, let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk about this. Oh, Takahashi. That's one way to approach it. I guess they couldn't say no to him. Oh, Takahashi. My man. My man. My man. Oh, I was wondering why. Okay. You thought he was pitching hard before he no, that was the potential right there. That's pitching hard. Uh I know. Disrespectful. Yeah. Oh, nice girl. Yeah. Raised right. Oh yeah. There are allies. Oh, I love Takahashi, man. He's such a bro. I love him. He's so handsome. Oh, he's upset because of what happened. Yes, there are bad people. Thank you, cats. Thank you, ally cats. Oh, Ray, I understand him feeling like that because she caught flack for that. Yeah, that was nice. A nice thing he shared. Yeah, more good than bad came of it. So don't feel bad. Hmm. Oh, We're here for you, Hina. He's doing great, and so are you. Man. So, yeah, that's very fair. It's a very fair feeling. Most of all, wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? They could understand. She's gone. Oh, the counselor. Oh, poor Chiho. It's very frustrating. That's very frustrating. Wow. 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 Oh no. Hmm. To just leave. That's true. Are you asking her? How would she write that or know about it? There you go. Do you think this is misread now, teacher? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. Now what? Well, that's how it is. All right, what's this talk gonna be like? See you after class. Are we gonna have a real talk about this? Given her track record, I don't think so. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'd be pissed as fuck too. What was that at the end there? I have to rewind, but yeah, she's angry. Or she doesn't know what to do. It's a lot. I want to hit them. I want them to understand what they did. But it's like she's gone, and I know they won't. So it's like, what the fuck do I do? You know? I don't know. And she's still dealing with it. So it's like, what? You know, I don't know. That's really frustrating. What? Made it to this point. Semifinals? Only one who can go from our family. Oh, adorable. I think this definitely goes to the point of how bullying is portrayed in the show in a very real way. Because, I mean, even with Ray being there for her, which is incredible, and it's certainly helping her. You know, Takahashi coming, I mean, that kind of created its own. They were already targeting her, but it gave them something to hone in on, right? Saying, like, oh, she likes men, or, you know, calling her all these kinds of names. Just really horrible, just awful stuff. So I understand Ray feeling bad about that. But it's frustrating because, you know, what does she even want to do about the situation? Because I know, like, the idea was like, let's talk to her, you know, let's listen to her, see what she wants, how does she want the situation to go. But the truth is, she doesn't know either, which is very understandable. Like, she's angry, she's pissed, like, about how it drove her friend out, like how she wants to, like, it's violent, like, just rage. She's pissed, like, she wants to hit them, she wants them to understand what they did to her friend, you know, like, but she's gone. So it's like, what? And now dealing with what they're doing to her now, it's like, props to her at the end, just seeing that, just sitting down, knowing the teacher would see it. Of course, no one else was going to touch it because, you know, they didn't want to be a target as well. Teacher comes in, sees it, of course, asks her right away because it's her name. Of course, why would she fucking write it? She wouldn't know anything about it. But, you know, she asks, like, Kawamoto, what's the meaning of this? I mean, I get it, but it's like, you know. But, you know, Hina was honest. I didn't write it. It was there when I came in. And now she was like, see me after class. Like, are we going to have a real talk about this? Or are you going to be like, oh, you're just making a problem out of nothing? Like, is it just going to be a very going through the motions kind of thing? Because that was a, you know, a fine idea to let the teacher, like, not rub it off yourself and, like let the teacher see it. See what they do. But, you know, remembering how they handled it before, like looking away, like, oh, you don't have to make a bad thing out of everything. Like, shut the fuck up. God, I hate apathetic teachers. Like, teaching is a hard job. I can see how, like, humans can get burnt out doing that kind of thing, especially for years. It whittles away at you. But man, like, you gotta be a special kind of person to be a teacher. Like, you gotta care, man. Like, you really gotta care. Like, if I became a teacher, that would be super unacceptable. I would crack down as much as I could. Like, nah, we're not doing that in here, you know. And I don't know what that would look like to whatever extent. Of course, because as a teacher, you have to operate within the confines of what discipline means, or even, like, finding out who did it, because you can only go so far there. But still, you know, showing that you are on the side of who's being targeted, like, that's significant in itself. This teacher failed. Not only Chiho, but it's failing Hina right now. We didn't see how the meeting went, but I mean, we can probably assume how that went. Anyway, yeah, Ray definitely understands, because like Ray like felt her rage before, like he felt super angry too, you know, the very first time when he had the reach out moment with her. So regardless, that ties into, of course, just not being able to find the answer right away. Like, it's gonna take time to figure this thing out, because that's what it is. That's what Hayashida said, and that's just what it is. So regardless of that, Ray is doing great, you know, playing shogi with her, getting Takahashi to go see her. That's great. I love him. You know, it was really great, because the way he was like, oh, want to play catch? I was like, huh? Because of course he was approaching with energy, of course, to deal with like them muttering under their breath, like, you know, calling her bitch, like, shut the fuck up, you know. But the way he approached it was amazing, you know. And then showing his real pitching strength, that was hilarious, especially in context of like Hina before, like, oh, you're pitching it so hard. He's like, what? This isn't hard at all. He really showed it in like scaring them and making them be like, oh, you're that was pretty funny. And him just saying like, yeah, he's an ally, you know, and that's super important, you know, for Hina to have friends like that who will hold it down for her, who will stick up for her, you know. It was sweet of Ray to feel bad over them targeting her over that, because, you know, that's really fucked up. But I think Ray's doing great playing shogi with her. She's being receptive, you know, opening up about it to him. Like, she's great for doing that. It's a good start, you know, and we'll see what progress they make there, because I think they're doing fine so far considering the circumstances. Ray, he's won 4 matches, you know, he's on track to his monetary goal, because before he's always had all this money and he's never really cared, because it's like what is he gonna do for it for himself? But since it's for her, he's like, yeah, I need to get this money, dude. I need to make sure I have it for her. So it's really sweet. It's very nice. He's doing well there. So yeah, things are going well in other aspects, and yeah, I think this is a fine start. I feel Pinot's frustration too, as well, and hopefully we can just keep going and see what's next. But regardless, that's all I got to say about this one. If you have anything more to say, if you have anything to say about this episode, please let me know. Otherwise, thank you for watching. If you're seeing this on YouTube and you want early access to more of my March Comes In Like a Lion reactions, I'm a few episodes ahead on Patreon, so if you want to see those right away and be in tune with the current conversation, of course, I check all the comments on the videos. I definitely appreciate them, and I definitely, of course, take them in with my viewing experience when I do see them. But yeah, that's there if you want $5 for early access to this and everything else I do. But once again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.